Shitty Wizard said test that.
Hey guys, what's up? We're all up and running.
Shitty Wizard Tattoo said test.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? How are you?
Shitty Wizard Tattoo said test.
Okay, so all is working.
Down Down Aaron said hi. All good. You?
I'm good. Thank you for the heart me. That's Chef. It is Chef. Hello, Chef. Wait, sorry. Grabbed your finger there.
Chef Biscuit said hello.
Are you well today, brother? Chef? We haven't had power at the studio today, so we weren't live for that reason alone.
Chef Biscuit said I am yes thanks, and yourself.
I'm good, bro. I need to get a better cover for my iPad, to be honest with you. Okay, good. We have electricity, normal electricity. We're not running off the inverter, so back on that. I'm doing a pretty cool cover up today. Let's get rolling. Is it numb? Yeah.
Nettabai said hello.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing today?
Max and Nettabai said, I am well, thanks, and you.
I'm very well, thank you. How's Mr. Lost doing?
Max and Nettabai said his still lost.
Always. Reminds me of a One Piece character.
Do you
My
said
friend
Finn
lost.
got a normal tattoo today?
Oh,
What One Piece guy?
Zoro, because he's always lost. I mean, fair, and I'm tattooing a normal tattoo today. I hear you. I wish I was tattooing something weird. It gets.
Do you said are you South African?
I am South African, yeah.
Max and Nettabai said his piece is healing nicely.
I want to get some healed photos of that tattoo. That was a fucking cool tattoo. You must
Do
show.
you said can you teach me some Afrikaans if you know it?
Nah, bro, I've never spoken Afrikaans in my life. If someone says Afrikaan, I say Afrikaant. Because I can't speak it. I suppose I'm never gonna get into America now, guys. Maxine, you must show him the Cyril tattoo I did yesterday. I think he'll laugh at that one. Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Dude, that looks awesome. My brother also wants a tattoo artist. Greetings from Costa Rica. Greetings from Costa Rica, bro. You guys must use the text-to-speech bot. The instructions are on the live there. If you use that, then I can chat to you guys.
Lucy Wakeford said hello.
Hello, my wife. How are you?
Max and Nettabai said Lus loves the piece you did yesterday. Lucy Wakeford said well, thanks, and you.
I'm good, baby. I'm good. Did you enjoy going shopping for the puppies?
Max and Nettabai said at Lucy_Wiggy hello.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Did you hear about the animal doll that went missing?
The animal doll that went missing.
Or the actual one? They moved it and it's not supposed to be moved.
Which one?
The Annabelle doll.
Annabelle, no.
And they lost it. Somewhere in America.
Let's move to Mauritius. It's fucking sick of being in the city.
Max and Nettabai said, is this your first tattoo for today?
Yeah, it's my first tattoo for today. We haven't had any power in the studio, unfortunately, so we had to work off of the inverter, which cannot support the live stream. Because the battery for the laptop chows a lot of electricity. Hi, what's up, Marcus? How are you, bro?
Max and Netabai said Block sends hugs and kisses.
Tell him I send hugs and kisses back. And a no homo.
Lily.Laley.Ryan said,
Spiral
hey,
Shell
hey,
T-Rex
looks
Jelly
great.
said hi.
Hi, how's it going, Shelly? Hello, Laylee.
DJ.Monster said, hello, everyone, how's you doing?
Hey DJ, how are you, bro? Good and you?
Spiral
good?
Shell T-Rex Jelly said
It's
how
that
are you?
bar hurts.
Cock. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna get through this ASAP and get it done. I'm good, thanks, and yourself, Shelly? Okay, so I needed to pee like 20 minutes ago, so I'm gonna make a commitment to you as a friend and as your tattoo artist. I won't go take a piss until this part is done.
Okay.
At least we suffer together.
DJ.Monster said, all good dude, how did that tat work out yesterday with good boy?
With Cupcake, it came out fucking
Max
awesome.
and Netabai said, how's Centurion weather? Block says hello to Q.
Q's busy practicing how
Spiral
to
Shell T-Rex Jelly
stop
said great.
tattooing while he's stop talking while he's tattooing. He's not doing a very good job of it. So he's tattooing and talking. One day when he's big, he'll learn how to do one or the other.
Oh, that's a golf ball.
Sorry.
Max and Netabai said, is this a cover-up?
Yeah, it's a cover-up. My client got a memorial piece for his father, but it was not very well executed. We were going to just sort of like try and fix it, but the amount of room that he had for me to fix it was so small that it was just going to end up looking like another botched tattoo. So I said, let's cover it up. Luckily, he also wanted to get a soldier, a Crusader soldier tattooed. So I said, okay, cool, that'll make a really good cover up.
back.
Hello, Alucard. Welcome back.
Little Witchy said, "What are you creating no day?"
Little.
Max Anetabai said, "Stunning piece."
Hello, Rika.
Alucard said, "If low-key a fan of your work."
Thanks, Alucard. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get people to really enjoy being here, enjoying the tattoo sessions. Trying to build up my reputation, build up my brand. Slowly but surely trying to make my way to bigger things with the help of an awesome community. Without you guys, I wouldn't have any of this.
Oh, thanks, Roman.
Like I said, guys, he talks more than he tattoos, and that's his only downfall. It looks really nice. You cannot put any more black over those crosses.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I told him,
Then
like, if
we
there's
keep
anything
that
that
law.
looks wacky, I'll just touch it up for free in this next session.
Okay, cool. Vibes.
I'm just taking a little breeze off before starting with the background.
That's awesome. Can I ask you to cut me some wiping towel while you stop tattooing?
Aren't I supposed to, like, talk while I'm not tattooing?
Hmm?
Aren't I supposed to, like, talk while I'm not tattooing?
You can talk and cut wiping towel. I've seen you do it.
It's true.
Nah, I've seen you do it, bro.
My little rat brain can't keep up.
Your little rat brain.
My little rat brain. How much do you need?
Um,
A bit.
a bit.
This much?
Max Anetabai said, "How long have you been sitting on this piece
Yeah, I
for?"
should be alright for now. Thank you. I've been sitting on this tattoo since 12 o'clock. With about an hour's interruption, so only like 5 hours of tattoo time.
Looks sick.
Huh?
Looks sick.
Lily.Laley.Ryan
Really does.
said, "Oh my gosh, bro, this is absolutely insane."
This is the cover up part, so we're gonna move over to the front in a little bit. But he had like a whole black handprint here.
Lucy America said, "Sub, do you remember me? Please, I love you, Vince."
What's up, Lucy? How are you? While I wait for the numbing spray to kick in, I can take a second. Wrong app. Just showing you guys this morning's tattoo.
Max Anetabai said, "Really insane. The detail is something else."
Thank you. Yeah, I'm focusing pretty hard on trying to get like more detail into. Where did that guy put the photos?
Lucy Sidlarova said, "Do you remember it was when you did your face reveal?"
Yeah, I remember, Lucy. Where's the content phone?
Little Witchy said, "I think that guy need a blackout."
Uh,
Max Anetabai said, "Lost says the Cyril tattoo is brilliant."
he doesn't need a blackout. Where is the pictures of this tattoos before?
Your phone.
No. This is what I'm covering up, guys. So this is the before. This is the current.
Little Witchy said this, however, looks great.
I don't think he needs a blackout. He needs a night out to get over his pain, but
Max Anetabai said, "Really insane."
thank you.
Fine.
Quentin.
May I please steal the monster in the thread and replace it for you?
Unfortunately, that's. Is this still in the car?
I have no idea.
It's probably still in the car. Should be fine. As long as you go to the car and put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll do that after the tattoo.
It's not urgent. Yeah, it's fine. Same flavor.
Do you have the same flavor in the bowl?
Little Witchy said
No,
the
you're
syrup
replacing
has to
it.
be a blackout law.
If I can find a Rio, I'll replace it with a Rio.
No, you should be able to. It's being marketed out.
Victoria yet.
Huh?
I don't know if they're in Pretoria.
No, they are.
Are they?
That's how that one ended up here. Was at Checkers.
No, but I'll get the same flavor.
The Cyril tattoo need a blackout law. Nah, the Cyril tattoo does not need a blackout. That Cyril tattoo is fucking fire. That's funny. That's an iconic tattoo. That's as much of a political statement as that painting the spear. Some of you don't know about that. Too young for that. There's basically a picture of Zuma with his cock out.
When was this?
To 2010, hey?
Wow.
You were still a child back then.
Yeah.
And it's funny, it's
Little Witchy said, Max and Netabai said Lust wants a Malima tattoo next time law.
Melima. Melina. Who's Melina?
Nadia said hi.
Hi, what's up, Nadia? How are you? It's been a while. Are you well? How was your holiday?
Max and Netabai said Julius. Nadia said I'm fine and you.
I'm down. I'm good, thanks. We'll do a Malema tattoo for him. Malema as an anime character. Who's the most racist anime character? It's nice to see you again, Nadia. We must carry on with your project. I'm very, very excited for that.
Max and Netabai said it's Julius Malima now.
Julius Malema. That's his anime name.
Nadia said which project?
Both of them. Well, we were busy with your thigh. We gotta finish that one. I feel like that should be like #1 priority to add on to that. We must get healed photos and then also the rib project. That lady
He's
sits
not
like a
really not
fucking
Roblox
tank.
said.
What's up? It's Melly Roblox. You gotta type your message after the exclamation mark T like you did. So type the command, then
Nadia
type your
said
message,
okay.
then hit send. But it's all up to you. You decide where you want to go first. It's your
Max and
body,
Netabai
your
said
choice.
how's your week been?
The week was really relaxed. I didn't work that much this week, and also didn't focus too much on bookings and stuff. I was just doing some shop renovations, cleaning up, planning, doing admin, and spending time with my family. I actually spent quite a bit of time with my family. And that was really, really nice. Crazy watching a little person grow up. They grow up every day. They just grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. It's crazy. Like no one like warns you about that in parenting. You know, you start off parenting and you be like, oh, it's so slow, and then all of a sudden it gains momentum, and you're like, holy shit, slow down.
Yeah.
I was away for a month and I missed so much and my heart is broken. Like the next time I travel to Cape Town, I'm taking my family with. I don't give a fuck if my wife sits there yelling, I fucking hate Cape Town. I was like, fine. At least I'm not without you. Not without my son either.
Max and Netabai said it was awesome to meet your family.
For sure, I'll definitely bring. What are you saying? I'm saying if I travel again, I'm taking my family with me on my travels. I have to. Okay, cool. That's
Spitfire
pretty much
Cosplay
done
said,
for now.
"Hey, bro, that looks good."
Hey, what's up, Spitfire? How are you? Is this better?
No.
Sorry, bro.
Spitfire Cosplay said, "I'm good, and you."
I'm super good, dude. Just a little tired from working till 2 a.m. this morning, but still feeling the vibes.
Spitfire Cosplay said, "I will be seeing you for a Tattoo J HB Comic Con."
I recommend you book ahead of time because we must try and slot in your tattoo either before or after con if possible.
Spitfire Cosplay said, "I was there."
Because my biggest... Did you see the Cyril tattoo? My biggest issue with the conventions is I get really booked up quickly.
Spitfire Cosplay said, "How do I book?"
Just send me a DM on TikTok and then I will sort that out for you. Are you only going to be
Spitfire
at the
Cosplay
convention?
said, "Yes, I saw it."
Okay, sick. Oh, fuck that. One of my proudest achievements as a tattoo artist is that tattoo. The fact that it's so fucking cleanly executed is even better. Yeah, so just send me a DM on TikTok and then I'll check for my requests a little bit later tonight or tomorrow morning and I'll answer you and get you sorted for that. Where are you traveling from, Spitfire?
Max and Netabai said, "Do you prefer doing color or black and gray tattoos?"
Both are equally as fun. Both have different sets of challenges to them and both of them have something to learn from. So I honestly like
This
both.
Cosplay said, okay, I will do that. I'm traveling from Eastern Cape.
Oh shit, Eastern Cape. Okay, cool. And if we hit it off, Spitfire, I could always make a booking to travel to your side of the world in the future for more tattoo sessions if we can get more clientele that side. I'm always keen to travel the country and work in other parts of the world as long as I can just make sure I'm going to get paid enough to make it worth my while. Sounds very pretentious, but it makes also financial sense.
Spitfire Cosplay said, oh hell yes, I show everyone your page, bro.
I'm so down. If I can build up my client base in your town, I'll travel there. I'm happy to. As a matter of fact, if we even go the extra mile of you helping me secure more bookings through your friends and social circles, I'll give you some discount for all the referrals. I mean, it's work that you have to put in, and I don't believe anything should be free. So, we'll chat about that on DM.
Spitfire Cosplay said, but I'll DM you and arrange for a booking at the con.
Are you gonna arrive ahead of the convention or during con time?
Spitfire Cosplay said, I'll be there from the Thursday till Monday.
Okay, so we might be able to do this, that we maybe, if your tattoo's too big to take in at the convention itself, that we might end up booking you at the shop on the Monday morning. Or even the Sunday evening after the con. I do that quite a bit, especially with people traveling from long distances. Are you going to be at the mercy of other people, or will you be traveling with your own vehicle? Sorry, I know that sounds weird. It's just if you're traveling with other people.
Funny Toy said my friend is a big bat.
I'm good for your friend, dude. Madison's, what are you going? What do you mean, what am I going? I have no idea what that meant.
Spitfire Cosplay said, I am traveling with my fiance, so with my own car.
Okay, cool. So it would be possible to book it in at the shop. That's all that I was worried about. Sometimes when I book people in at the shop and they're at the mercy of another person, it causes complications, especially if your friends are like,
Spitfire Cosplay said, anytime that suits you, bro.
no, I'll make a plan for you, bro. It's a privilege to get. It's a privilege to get to tattoo people that really want to get work from me. I don't take it very lightly. I know I'm a clown, I'll admit that much, but I think I have got some basic manners, at least. If you told me I could improve on my manners, I'd say you're not wrong. I'll try my best.
Spitfire Cosplay said, I am excited. My first tattoo was a flop, so my second, I want to be good. And you are really good.
Now you're putting the pressure on me. I can't even make jokes about being bad at tattooing. Fuck. Don't put me on the spot like that, bro. No, I'm kidding, bro. I think a good tattoo experience goes really, really far. It will be an honor to tattoo you. Let's make this happen. I'm so keen.
Chef Biscuit said so bad.
Bro, I'm still an apprentice after 5 years of tattooing.
Stick by Cosplay said that I watch most of your lives.
I spend a good chunk of my time tattooing jokes to get attention on my work. I'm gonna have to flip my clients around like a pancake. The weird thing for me is how many different skills, little skills I've picked up by spending time in other tattoo artist studios lately. Well, if you watch my live streams, then you know I like to fucking have a lot of fun when I'm tattooing. I try not to make it too serious. Getting hurt sucks. Chef, I have an idea to add to your patchwork sleeve. I need to do Homer pulling himself back into the bushes. But I need to do it on like several frames so I can make one of those stop motion tattoos.
Chef Biscuit said down.
Okay, I'm all in, bro. I feel like Homer fits the bill for you like perfectly. Yo!
Gary said one time I got a tattoo on my tip and it bled. But overall it's good.
One time I got a tattoo on my tip and bled, but overall it's good. Huh? I mean, congratulations, Gary. Tip of the day, don't get your tip tattooed. Do you wanna flip over? Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna Oh no, so I'm gonna have to have you physically turn around.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Otherwise I have to move everything to the other side.
Mark said, hey man, hope you doing well.
Hey, how's it going, Vog? Dark Souls. Yay! No, it's not supposed to be Dark Souls, but it's supposed to be a what you call it? It's supposed to be a Crusader, but not a Warhammer 40k Crusader.
Mark said, good Jason painting my 40k models.
Yeah. It's a Warhammer 40k Crusader. Don't worry about the fact. It's just old technology. You know what I'm saying? Pre-Emperor. Trust. It's Warhammer 40k. It's Warhammer 30k. Talking so much shit. At least I know Tristan is too smart for me to fool. Did you see the Cyril tattoo I did, Vog?
Mark said, oh so this is pre-heresy during Warhammer's 30k.
Yeah, it might be Warhammer 20k.
Mark said, yes I did join in last night though I missed the end as the internet on my side seemed a bit down.
You're all good. Just waiting for the numbing spray to work. It takes like 3 minutes and then I'm going to carry on.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Mark said, also just note to the canvas, amazing choice in tattoo and artist. Jono, great job so far man. Much love for your work.
Bro,
Love.
we were actually talking about you a little bit earlier. Before we had no electricity in the center today, so I couldn't stream sooner on in the day. But I was just saying how privileged it was to meet you, and the stay you gave us, and the offer that you extended was really something that's very, very kind. And it's not something that we are And anyway, I'm grateful for. I'm very privileged to have so many nice people around me. Makes the world seem like so much of a better place.
Spot said Mohihe.
Mohihe.
Spot said OOIIAIOUUAI.
Daily.QUR and said tattoos are forbidden for me, but are artists do FK and cool.
Honestly, dude, I respect that. Thank you. I respect you. I'm
Art
sorry.
said, like I've said, man, anytime. You guys were a privilege to be around and meet, and I honestly am so thankful that you took my tattoo virginity XD.
Well, it was a privilege on my side too, man. I was thoroughly surprised by the amazing company you kept.
Tattoo virginity.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I did his first, and it hopefully will not ever be his last. I hope that there's a lot of work in the future for us. He sits like a champ, bro. This guy sat for 8 hours on his ribs. First tattoo.
Daily.QUR and said it's so therapeutic watching you tat.
Bro, I always get people that join my live stream and tell me that tattoos are haram, which I know is true, but it's not my belief system. So when you joined, I saw it, and I was like, oh, here we go. And then you dropped that very nice comment, and I appreciate that, bro. I respect your belief system, and I respect you as an individual. Thanks for being open-minded about other cultures. And I'm sorry if I'll never be able to tattoo you. That's fair. But we can always be friends and hang out on the live stream and chat nonsense. Thanks for joining us, bro. You're a real legend.
Art said, oh, I'm 100% gonna fly up or down depending on where I am for my next X amount tattoo/S.
Yo, dude, we gotta do some fucking sick Warhammer work for you. I really would love to do like a huge black and grey. What stroke is your FK? Gentle. It's a gentle stroke.
Daily.QUR and said, no worries, bro. Glad I broke the stereotype.
Nah, it was actually pretty cool to have you break the stereotype, bro.
Art said, oh, I already have dark angle 40k tattoo in mind.
You know what I really want to tattoo is a Sister of Battle. That's the closest I can get to tattooing like a waifu version. Although I'm not sure your mom will like me as much as she does if I tattoo a Warhammer 40k waifu on you. Your mom, the Sisters of Battle are the strongest. They have more muscle.
Art said that was a second option, but
do
then
you
I
watch
want the
animes
Black
too?
Templar sigil.
Oh, fuck yeah. Do you watch animes too? Yeah, I love anime, bro. Anime is fire.
Daily.QUR and said, I started JJK, am addicted.
JJK is really good. Chef, are you still here, bro? I have a question. Because you like slice of life anime.
Chef Biscuit said yes.
Did you watch, Mr. Chef? Did you go and watch what's that fucking show now? Tokyo Revengers yet?
Otto and Focus said WSP bro.
What's up, bro? How are
Mark
you?
said my mother would only ask one question: is she goth or is she a muckle mommy XD?
Chef Biscuit said no, not
Scott
yet,
said what's
unfortunately.
your favorite food?
It's really worth watching. I thought it was a bit of a weird one, but it's got slice of life, plus it's like Japanese gangsters. And I can't say the rest because
Chef
that's
Biscuit
technically a
said we're
spoiler.
watching Food Wars again.
I'll try Food Wars again. Who asked me, what's your favorite food? Says Spawn. I really am a sucker for like a solid hamburger. Not. I suppose that's kind of vanilla to some people, but that's like a thing for me. Like a banger of a burger is just fucking amazing.
Scott said Mishi. Yes, burger and salad.
Meat, cheeseburger, and salad.
Dorette Vander Merwe said hi, how are you
One
doing?
less than
Hello.
hello.
Duret, how are you? What's up, Waffles? How are you?
.daily.qurn said smash burgers hit different.
Smash burgers do hit different
One
though.
less than
Merwe
good
said I'm
and
good,
you bro.
thanks.
I'm good, Mr. Waffles. Banging out a cover-up tattoo this afternoon, evening.
Scott said just dot.
Just dot? Dot? What? I'm gonna burn some bridges here, but pizza's overrated. Like, you can get a really good pizza, but in general, pizza is overrated. Another...
Chef Biscuit said I like a good burger, but ramen is my favorite food.
I actually need to dive deeper into ramen. That's something I need to explore.
.qurn said Nati as valid and tired of the hype.
Like, pizzas are good. I'm not hating. But they're not that good. There's the occasional pizza that's like, damn, that slaps. But the average pizza is just bread with cheese. My favorite pizza in South Africa is Pizza Ivino. It's very expensive, but it's close to authentic Italian.
Chef Biscuit said second to ramen would be butter chicken, then egg fried rice.
I actually have never tried egg fried rice. I have not lived, it seems. I'm being called out. I'm being told I'm
Mark
vanilla.
said, oh yeah, I had one question for you, Wizard.
Yes.
I have tattoo ideas but want to do some design and sketching first. Do you perhaps offer something like that, and if so, what's your prices plus?
Give me a couple of nights to stay in Cape Town and I'll be happy to trade you some fucking drawing time. I'll do a phone call consultation and I can set that out.
Mark said
Nice.
sold.
Because honestly, like, the designing process isn't too complex, but
That is still never eaten dumplings. Am I missing out?
yeah. Okay, I can at least say I've eaten dumplings. Dumplings, you're missing out. If it's a well-made dumpling. Honestly, now I'm hungry for sushi. I just want to go to Wok and Roll again. I feel like I'm a very honorable man. I still haven't gone to piss. Vog, you know you do not have to be shy. You can reach out on my personal number anytime. Like you do not have to be shy. You don't have to be super respectful. I'm the kind of guy that gets very lost in whatever I'm occupied with.
Said, looks great, brother. I'll check back in later on your next session.
Okay, cheers, bro. Thank you. It was a pleasure to see you, Spawn.
Mark said you
And
sure,
thanks,
man.
Blake. Yeah, dude, Vog, like dead ass, bro. When I said that I technically adopted you. Yes, it's a technicality, but seeing as I'm your father, I suppose you can just reach out at any time and give me a shout, bro. I fucking really don't mind. The offer is genuine. It's not some facetious thing. And I don't think that highly of myself. I know some of my content can be a bit egotistical sometimes, but it's just to create hype around it. Nobody cares about fucking daily affirmation content. Otherwise, I'd be making happy-go-lucky content. But you can reach out anytime, bro. You really fucking sorted, bro.
Mark said, yeah, you did. Daddy.
Ah,
Scott said Karen be like, S's me hooker get me or manager. 1. 11 is big.
What left that what's the cover of if may ask?
Waffles, I'll show you the before in a second. Can you just express a little bit of patience for me? I just want to finish up packing in these tones and then I will show you. I'm not saying you're impatient, I'm just saying you're going to have to wait a second before I can show you because my gloves are contaminated with blood and ink.
What left that take your time more?
No, you're good, bro. Sometimes people on social media just don't understand that you can't just like grab your phone with fucking gloves on and be like, oh, here's the before picture. There you go.
What left that? Yeah, I totally get that too.
Like sometimes I'll be in the middle of the stream and someone will be like, hey, can I see your whole shop? I'm like, sure, a bit later. And they'll be like, can I see it now? I'll be like, nah, bro, I'm being paid to work right now.
What left said literally busy working, now they want you to do other things.
Yeah, dude, it's just life. I think people get excited and people don't always understand the scenario because, I mean, if you think about it, what you're sold as an image is just this video of me tattooing. So if you don't know any better, you just be like, oh, this is all this guy's doing. My request makes sense to me, and it probably isn't that far off.
What left said, yeah, I guess so more.
And the human condition is interesting. Even I've expressed, you know, sometimes ignorant commentary when it comes to someone else's line of work. So I don't want to say I'm part of the problem, but I have. So this is what was there before. No, that's what's there. Okay, I'll put some back to you and I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I'm going to phone my wife while I go. Yes.
Walk left said, dude, your cover-ups are amazing.
Thank you, Waffles.
Lucy Wakeford said, I'm never listening to this song again. Daily.QUR and said, Dim, this was a cover-up.
Alicia has said monkey. Alicia has said cool tattoos.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a cover-up. I'm never listening to this song again. Why?
Lucy Wakeford said you probably played it to DTH. Daily.QUR and said, do you have a Discord server? Daily.QUR and said that looks painful. Lane, Chan said, can you do a Preska suitcase tattoo?
Arc said campus, you doing good, bro.
You okay?
Yeah, now I'm uncomfortable.
Are you uncomfortable?
Now I'm comfortable.
Oh, okay, sick.
August LaFleur said hi.
Hey, what's up, August? How you doing?
Official.KILO said how much is that 1.5 sleeve?
I just put some more contrast in the little areas you pointed out. And I'm gonna do wrap up now.
Okay, sick.
And then piercing equipment and buttons.
And wiping towel, and then you gotta bounce.
Official.KILO said how much you charge for that kind of sleeve.
So this is a day sitting, which is 5.5.
This woman noticed the man at this river.
You were asking yesterday for like a...
Official.KILO said 5,000 and a half. Shitty Wizard said. Shitty Wizard said red.
Just in case there was any miscommunication. So this is a cover up. My client just can't bend his arm very much right now because... No, it's fine. Relax, relax.
Oh.
Want
You be
that,
comfortable.
You should make it dollars.
Did I show you the before waffles? I think so, but in case I didn't.
Gemma Tian said cool tattoo.
Thank you. So...
Want less said yes you did lol. Daily .Q you are set to 100 pounds is sick.
It's really not bad.
What Les said looks amazing.
It's coming along. And of course, I just need one glove and the box will be like, no, we're all gonna hold on for dear life. Don't take little Timmy.
Zero said this fire.
Thank you.
What Les said, I want to come through to you to get a tattoo, but scared of Centurion.
What? What are you scared of in Centurion? We have like such a low like violent crime rate. Yeah, we have crime, but it's like petty theft and shit. We aren't fucking Johannesburg or Pretoria CBD, bro. We ain't got that fucking like mafia shit going on. We got like hunger theft. Bro. Even the criminals choose to live here because it's safer. I'm not even wrong, bro. I've tattooed a few people that haven't got the most legal forms of income. And even they're like, yo, no, for my family and shit, this place is like chilling and we don't tolerate shit or do business near here.
What Les said, that's crazy.
Even the taxi rank here doesn't allow crime to happen because the money here is too good, bro.
What Les said, I'll make a plan then law.
Where are you from, Waffles?
What Les said, podcast room.
Oh, bro. Like Centurion's like a busier potch. It is. It really is like a busier potch. But it's pretty safe out here. I wouldn't say it's like perfectly safe. It's still South Africa. It also depends on what part of Centurion you're like going to go to. Like, do you have friends this side? Like Roy's Kroll is dodgy. Sorry to all the white people, but Roy's Kroll is dodgy. Veda Park is also a little dodgy. Valhalla's okay. Even though it's classified as the dodgiest point, it's pretty safe. And then, obviously CBD, when it's Friday and Saturday, there's a lot of drinking and driving happening. Cheers, bud. I can't do. That's the best I can do with gloves on. No. I don't want to be rude. Just don't want to let you touch my client's blood. That's weird. Oh, where, brother?
possibly ... You are instead in British drunk driving is just a normal day.
Oh, fucking. It's Tuesday, innit, bro? Let's grab a pint and get wasted and hit the traffic. Oh, no. So much traffic. It's 12 on a sidewalk. Sorry, being an asshole. So,
Yeah.
the big point that I saw
Walk less than law.
is overworked on the packing.
Was it?
Like, it wasn't the worst. So I'm gonna. I know maybe I'm a very bad example at that because I do pack a lot over the same spot, but I know how to not traumatize the skin too much.
Yeah.
So maybe it's from watching me.
Which spot?
Like the whole, all three of the crosses.
How did it come out?
Pretty good. With a second skin, it should heal up pretty alright. But if he was open air healing that boy was going to have hard scabs by like 4 hours from now.
Okay, fair.
I'm telling you because I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't think it was bad execution. Look, rather a blowout than a fallout.
Ongoing focus and looking good
So-
like always.
The ink is in there.
It was black. I'll give you that.
Like I was like, that's the most black I've ever
That
tattooed.
I'll give it to you. That was solid black. That I'll give it to you. Hey, what's up, Aquenta? Like, so you don't feel discouraged, but
No.
also
No, I knew it was like. I was like, it's just barely not. That's what it was in my head, and I was like, I'm not touching this again.
no,
then
it's
you
like
said it was-
it's slightly over.
So it's like just like over the line. Because I remember last time I did like solid black, it was like slightly under, and I'm
Yeah, look, definitely rather over than under,
yeah.
but also
It was
color
like-
packing's very different, and it's technically your first time, so I'm like kind of forgiving on it. But then I'm just going to say,
You are instead have always wondered, is an ink sac underneath the skin or is it the plastic wrap?
so it shouldn't be under the skin. That would be a blister. And the ink sac should be under the second skin plaster. It shouldn't be under your skin. If you have an ink sac under your skin itself, seek medical advice.
I mean, that's technically what a scab is.
Technically, yeah, but if your skin is making the second skin,
Yeah.
I've also seen that. That gives me like,
Oh, like blisters.
yeah.
Oh no, fuck dude. If you're having blisters from a tattoo, that's impressive. No, overall,
Not a good kind of impressive, but it's an impressive.
overall, I'm pretty happy with the tattoo I did. Like, I know it's not peak, like perfect, but it's like
No, it's super clean. Like that I will give it to you.
I did a waki. Luckily, I realized really quickly that I was doing waki, and it came out pretty decent. So over here on this one, sorry, I started shading the wrong fucking line.
The one that I pointed out.
No, next to it. So here. But I realized really quickly, and it was still like a super light layer, and I was like,
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
it looks fine.
It looks alright.
Walk
Like
less
I have to
said, bro.
point it
I
out
know
for you
that
to
instead,
realize, but
wrist
that was
area
like my
is gonna
biggest
hurt.
fuck up in that tattoo. I was like,
We already did the rest area.
and I did tell him, I'm like, hey bro, I made a small mistake. You don't really notice it, but just letting you know, like, so you don't hate me in like 2 months. And he's like,
It
nah.
shouldn't show.
He was like, nah, it's chill, bro. It's so small. We actually chatted this time.
Yeah, I heard. We were like, everyone was asking how you doing, and I was like, bro's learning how to not talk and tattoo at the same time.
I feel like I was doing a good job of tattooing and talking at the same time.
I don't think you did a bad job. You can always use improvement because you get carried away when you open your mouth.
True. So it was like 2.5 hours for that tattoo.
It's not bad, but I'll also say it could be better, and
No,
that's
100%.
never gonna change.
No, 100%.
Cool. We've got some business WhatsApps that just came through. Check if there's an emergency there, please.
No, I was scared the data at least gonna take me like 4 or 5 hours. Oh, he's taking over the branch, by the way.
What do you mean?
The vape king.
Is he buying it?
No, he's gonna be the manager there now.
What happened to the other one?
He suspects that he was stealing shit, and he quit. Effective immediately.
This poor Nathan. Like Nathan has had bad luck with staff.
He really has, eh?
Like I really feel for him. Average vape shop employee.
Waffle said, I'll catch you later, dude. Enjoy tattooing and enjoy getting the tattoo, dude.
Cheers, Waffles. I'll see you later.
No, but we had like a good chat. His head is actually in the right space.
He seems like a sweet guy. I don't know why he was so weird with us when he started working there, but I was like, okay, probably has his reasons. Maybe the other staff just shit talked us.
Maybe he was just sussing us out first.
Ark said, Wizard, when you have a chance again, check your phone.
Yes, sir. I will do that.
Send my aftercare to the lady.
Piercing Tony. Sorry, bro.
That's good.
Oh, she gave me a cash tip.
Oh, that's nice.
I keep cash tips, right?
Yes.
Sick.
If you get tip cash, that's none of my fucking business.
Vibes. I just wanted to ask.
Like, appreciate declaration, so if I see it on CCTV, I'll be like, ah.
There was like $100 cash tip. Okay, let me quickly do my form.
Yeah. Get your stuff sorted, because if you come to me and say I have to leave and your stuff's not done, I'm going to be like, that's nice.
No, fair. That's a pretty valid reason.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the cover up here for today where we are now. And then I'm going to quickly print out the handprint and we're going to stick that and tattoo that. It should be a lot less painful than
Lil
the
underscore
rest.
champ said I slapped 5 homeless people because I thought they were flatbread pancakes.
Interesting. I'm starting to think that the homeless people are not the ones on drugs, but you are. Whoa, the meth is kicking in.
.daily.qur and said, what kind of tattoo are you tired of doing?
I'm not really tired of doing any
Lil
specific
underscore champ said
tattoos,
I
but
played Russian roulette between salt, sugar, and cocaine.
the only, like I'd say, it's pretty much like tribal and infinity stones are my least favorite things to tattoo. But I mean, hey, dude, money is money, and if you're a customer and you paying, who am I to tell you what to get tattooed? Little champ said I play Russian roulette between salt, sugar, and cocaine. Okay, cool. So this is where I'm going to leave this. I still need to tie this off and finish up a gap over here. But I also don't feel too bad because I feel like the pain here is intense. Sorry.
Lil
I'm gonna
underscore champ said, what sports do you like?
Esports. Okay, cool. I'm going to ask you to just sit up for me. come have a look in the mirror. Ah, it's my favorite minigame. Are you a real person?
One of the laptop died.
Lil_Cham said what time?
The laptop died, so I'm just gonna send you my things for my form on WhatsApp, and then I'll sort it out on Wednesday.
Shot. It looks really, really nice, eh? Like you can see there's still some work to be done at the background there, but I know that it's pretty fucking painful there, so I don't mind. Yeah, just don't touch it. And so we're going to put your handprint up there now. That's what we're going to do right now, and then that's the end of the session. Can you quickly send me that picture, please?
Okay.
Let me just quickly wrap up that one. The only reason why it's taking longer is I thought I'd be able to get it all done, but cover-ups unfortunately are a bit more challenging than fresh tattoos.
Yeah.
Because you tattoo a section, you check if it's good enough, you tattoo a section, check if it's good enough, and then repeat the process endlessly. You're on Apple, so you can just airdrop. I'm going to just put on my airdrop quickly. Okay, it should pop up.
What's the first bit of business? Piercing equipment.
Yeah.
What do I send it to?
John, am I have a brownie?
Yes. You may not touch the red stuff.
No, I assume so.
That's Lucy's. Oh, Vogue, that's looking very nice. That looks really nice. Man, I'd love to do a portrait of a dog. Angels. My dad is... Okay.
Lucy Wakeford said Popal.
Popol? Yes, it's me. Your favorite Popol. What can I do for you, my love?
Bart said thank you, that's my first ever model.
It looks pretty good. Proud of you, son.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Quick.
Yo.
Lucy Wakeford said you died.
Not quite, but I'm pretty much done with the cover up. We had quite a few interruptions today. We had a lot of walk-ins as well. I think Quentin did like 5 consults. I did 3. I did rewrapping of 2 tattoos. And we had walk-in piercings as well. So I have to catch up a little bit of time on this tattoo, but not much. That is including an hour's lunch.
Mr. Shortsman said yo.
What's up, Mr. Shortsman? Are you going to play Stardew Valley tonight, my love? Or are you not ready to try a new game?
Mr. Shortsman said no clients today.
No, I've got a client, Mr. Shortsman. He's just run to the bathroom. Babe, are you still there, or are you pissed at me?
Mr. Shortsman said how many years you are in the job?
I've been in the tattoo industry managing and piercing for a while. I've been tattooing for 5 years though.
Mr. Shortsman said that's good.
I honestly do love my job, bro.
Mr. Shortsman said there's no point to do something that you don't like, bro. Good for you.
I disagree. Sometimes there is a good point to do something you don't like.
Every time I look around from National Fashion, where is the power things? Should I lock the door?
Mr. Shortsman said yeah to make money, but personally I couldn't stay at a job that I don't like all my life.
Like, I feel like the same is like you can see a person that's like a one should be. No, it's really loud. It's a better than last night. Like when I looked at it and I saw it, you don't just see the pores, you start seeing the flesh here. So that's kind of like where I was like, for understanding reason, I'm not questioning the process.
Oh yeah.
So it's not a lot of fuck you. I've genuinely like I've never seen pushed like the second skin should.
Tiny Taku said guess and link with hey.
My big concern is that tension says if you can keep his blast on, he should be fine. It's also very system.
Jan Pablo said let's see the progress, please.
Just hold on, I'm busy.
Oh yeah. That's fine, don't worry about that. No,
Lil_champ said if y'all won the lottery, what's the first thing you doing?
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure that the thing's in condition good. No, I didn't visually check it. Okay, there you go.
Lil_champ said hello.
Is he not? Guys, I'm gonna be with the live stream in a second. I'm busy printing a stencil about 20 meters away from my laptop.
Lil_champ said shut yo piggy bank booty up you stupid autistic, tell to be shut yo piggy bank booty up you stupid autistic, tell to be shut yo piggy bank booty up you stupid autistic, tell to be shut yo piggy bank booty up US.
Oh no, bro. I hate it when people do that. Little champ, what's the first thing that I do if I win the lottery? Is I first pay off all my debts. And I'm putting you in timeout. This is a kind warning. You're 5 minutes timeout. The first thing I do if I win the lottery is pay all my debts. Then, after that, invest 90% of the remainder. And with 10%, go on a fucking holiday. My investments will also include investments in some of my friends' businesses.
Mark said I sent you a message, Hajian. It's question from future potential client for when you come down.
Okay.
BTW, he's a 6'3" giant, so one fuck large canvas.
I'm checking quick. So the hands are for the chest, pec, and the one with the eyes fullback. He's sitting next to me, curious about your prices, how long it will take. This one is one of the people that I mentioned last time. So if we're gonna do that with the binary, that's the only issue, is the binary is too small, it will blow out. But we could upscale the binary, because the binary is essentially nonsense. It's not that important in the grander scheme of things, so we can just upscale it. I'll work out a quote for that in the back piece, fullback.
Mark said it would just be the eye and the arms with the white lines.
Yeah, but I would do it in black. I wouldn't do it in white. Not that I'm aware of.
Mark said yeah.
Okay.
It is functional. It's turned on.
And then the chest piece, I would just need to measure it for, but maybe around between 3 and 5, depending on the final size. Say again? What did you say?
Small iPad here, it does it's functional.
Okay. Yes. The cover up we're done with it for today. It's not completely finished, but the cover up is looking good.
Okay.
But the paint threshold is not thresholding anymore.
Okay.
So then, is that night?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ja, vandaag.
Nou ja, maar dat is ook wat het. Ja, så die camera staan nu dan.
Dat is niet stil. Dat is 8 dagen geweest. Gestopt bij mijn sleep. Dat is niet bien. Dat is wel weet of zo.
Run to the bathroom and then I'm about to go.
Okay. Sick, yeah.
So, wat is dan die volgende afspraak?
He said like next month or the month thereafter, so when he's ready. Because I know you want to do your sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you to just come stand here for me quickly, please? Just lift up your t-shirt. Are you happy with the placement of this?
Yeah.
I've made the size smaller, just so that it doesn't take up that much space on your sleeve, and you can just see the hand as one flat piece, rather than it wrapping around your whole arm. I'm not body shaming, but you are quite skinny, so that has to be taken into account. I'm sorry if it does sound like body shaming, it's not.
No, I tell him that on a daily basis, so...
No, I know I'm skinny.
No, but I mean, that's just one of the other things that I noticed with the previous tattoo, was like, it wraps so far
Mark said
around
not
the
to
arm.
jump the gun on anything, but have you gotten a date or idea for when you guys might come down again?
I'm thinking about September, as in terms of time of the year, because I still need to go to KZN. I've got some bookings there that need to be fulfilled.
Ronzo said you on the stencil, RN.
I'm stenciling another tattoo. I've already done one piece today on this client. I just covered up a very sentimental tattoo for him, so I kind of need to have him leave with that tattoo back on his body. So he's at least like, oh, John is a man of his word. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, relax your arm. Okay, sick. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I know it's smaller, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and check if you're happy. If you're not happy, you can argue.
No. I'm
You're happy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is just something that's very close to your heart, so I definitely need you to be certain before we tattoo it. Be a big mistake to just leave something unsaid.
What do you think in the future in this gap here at the back we can?
So what I want to do is I think maybe I must just put like a castle or something as part of the cover up of the background. I didn't think of it earlier. I was going to just do like a frame with the black, but I'm thinking we can just do a castle.
Radical verse said, hey Jono. Username H.
Because I was going to do that
for
now,
only
but the
two.
thing is like here is where it's the most painful for you. So I don't think I'm going to be able to work for another 2 hours here. I think you'll, not to be rude, cock off. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I'm good, thanks, in yourself. I'm here for Ramajutsu. Oh, Ramajutsu is already finished. I'm so sorry. How's it going, Alan? If you want to see Ramajutsu, I'll quickly show you.
Robin Culver said, doing good and you.
I'm good, thanks, Alan. Just want to flip the bed around quickly.
Username H said, thanks, brother.
You're welcome. It's on my story as well.
Boston.
Peace. Bye-bye.
So nice look also.
Okay, see.
There's no.
That's cool. That's restful. Okay, cool. You can take a seat. Can you, while you wait, just put the... Huh? Oh, yeah. And the inverter if you could, but might not run into time for that. Okay, you can put your arm up on the armrest. Let's just adjust that. Come a bit closer to me, please.
How much you need enough work for on Tuesday?
Even if it's just for now, I can sort out Tuesday. How long is your Uber gonna take? 15 minutes.
I think it's at 9 minutes.
Okay. Welcome.
Need the plates still.
Welcome, Norm.
I don't know about that now. It's not getting solid sleep. Fuck Photoshop. Photoshop stock box still. Look around the point of the
No, it's not that bad.
Have you tried GIMP?
Again.
It's like Photoshop but worse.
Jeez.
It's the OG Photoshop. Before Photoshop was Photoshop. And people still use GIMP to this day.
What I do know about Photoshop is if you have a very low resources on your computer, Photoshop gives you shit.
I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM on my computer.
That's not enough.
I shit you not, I opened one fucking document and it shot up to like, it's using 20 gigabytes of my RAM. I was like, what the fuck?
But do you have SSD allocation to it?
Yeah.
You're welcome, bro.
Then you should be fine.
Thank you for the heart me waffles.
Then it's a driver issue.
But maybe. Because I went over time, so I have a late
Today's
a
that
complete
hay.
late submission for this task because of it.
Hey, what's up, Ava? How are you?
That should boost like 4 minutes away. That should be enough weapons now, eh?
Yeah.
5 screw. Then I'll check you lads.
Just remember to just stay safe.
Angela.Robertson said, hey all.
Hello, Angela. How are you
You
doing?
said good and you.
I'm good, thanks, guys.
Yo, I'm all kind of like a slow.
You are gonna You're gonna go home, eat and chow. Just make sure you eat before you sleep.
Ja, ek sien Bergman stuur so of sy mense stuur soms net dat hulle was te skiet. Also child Bergman.
How's the pain level up here? Fuck all.
No, it's not so bad.
They said lever videos.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Angela.Robertson said, I craving for a tat.
Yeah, I'm waiting. You said you were gonna make a booking. How was your last couple of weeks? It's been like more than a month since I've seen you on the live streamer. Assuming you've been very busy.
Angela.Robertson said, I've been traveling, bro.
That's fucking solid. I'm glad. We've also been traveling. It's been so much fun to travel again.
Angela.Robertson said, Trans-K. They
Trans-Sky.
said, have to go sorry bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Ava. Take care. Trans-Sky. I've never been to Trans-Sky. That's something I should add to my bucket list. I was in Cape Town. I was in the Northern Cape. I was in the Karoo.
Not Buster said trans guy goes by.
Trans-Sky. It's a place in South Africa. Yo. They're like tattooing a fucking map. I'm not giving shit to your dad, it's just tattooing a handprint.
Not Buster said does it have big booty women?
It's Africa, so probably.
Angela.Robertson said, I make medicinal creams and gummies.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm like really tired. I've had a pretty challenging cover up to start up today. It was a lot of fun to do. But my brain is now past its expiry.
Not Buster said I love you shitty wizard.
Angela.Robertson said, so cheaper to go to the source.
What's up, Nutbuster? So cheaper to go to the source. Fair. What did you say, bro?
I'm on the same level as you. My brain is... it's off.
It's off your no.
Just now.
Not Buster said this is actually Buster Hyman, but I'm on the DL.
What's up, Buster? Hopefully business has been good on your travels, Angela. I really hope it has.
Angela Robertson said, so when you traveling to Eastern Cape?
Probably around September. I'd like to do Eastern Cape, but I do need bookings. That's the downside to the traveling thing, is I've had a lot of interest in the Eastern Cape, but nobody put down any money. So without the bookings and deposits, I can't travel there. Because I have to book accommodation and
Not Buster
pay for
said
petrol.
It's actually funny how Live Chat says my new name.
I remember I watched the live stream where you tattooed, what's his name?
Angela.Robertson said,
Quentin's
not
back.
only good
Yeah.
cat artists
Yeah, that was.
here.
At what time did you guys leave again? It was like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him. He was in pain.
He wasn't in enough pain, because he still gives me lip. No, Angela, I would love to come to the Eastern Cape. I just need to get at least like 20 or 30 grand's worth of bookings that side in order to come through.
Angela Robertson said, my son, husband, and I want tats.
Not Buster said how many more hours, man. I wanna send tips, my god.
Not Buster. I'm gonna have to check for you. I'm not sure, but it's not far off, eh? I think it was something like 400 hours, but I need to make some content for YouTube again. We've just been busy traveling, so content just fell away a little bit during that time because we were focused on the experiences we were giving people and getting from people, and less so focused on the content side of things, which, yeah, I know you shouldn't, like, but I feel like social media takes up a lot of time and attention, so sometimes...
Robertson said like 3 whole arms.
Well, I'm down, Angela. I'm seriously down. You must just drop me a DM on TikTok, and I'll give you my WhatsApp number, and we can see if we can sort that out. If we can get deposits down for September, then I can fucking pull up. I'll be more than happy to do that.
Not Buster said you give us an experience every time you're on live, mate. You
What?
got this down better than any other tattoo channel.
Well, I try, bro. There's always learning to be done every day in our industry and in what we do, and I definitely want people to have a positive connotation when it comes to my content and my brand, so I try. I'm still learning every day how to do it better, though. I feel like that's very important for me, is the constant self-development and development for the community and of the community.
Not Buster said your experience and works shows, but being able to show it on social media live is just a whole other level.
Yeah, but it's a constant development, mate. I know it sounds cringe, but I see myself as a tattoo apprentice, even though I'm not an apprentice anymore. The reason is I just want to continue developing.
Said looking good.
Thank you for the gifts, Darius. I just really like developing. It's so cool to constantly try and get better and better and better.
I just had to send those gifts together as it is.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, it's no problem. If I can't support by getting a tattoo, I'll support with modes.
Bro, honestly, even fucking hanging out to support people, I undervalue that. I've seen some people like cry on their content when they don't get gifts and monetary value. Like, bro, money is nice. I'm not gonna say no. But also, not everyone can always do that, and it's just nice when people do it. And if they just out here hanging out, that's also a great gift. They could be supporting another content creator, and then they're out here supporting me. I've got gratitude for that.
Angela Robertson said that must be a difficult tattoo. Fingerprints.
It is, but luckily I've got a couple of sneaky techniques to make this a little bit more comfortable. The most challenging part is just staying like headstrong, focused, and like watching what I'm tattooing. I have to constantly follow my needle thoroughly.
Angela Robertson said you amazing.
Thank you very much. But what do you guys want to
Along
get
said
tattooed?
hi, I come back.
Welcome back, bro.
Dus we nog met hem op. Dat hem anders. Dus ik vind eigenlijk zo zichtelijk niet zo veel is.
Angela Robertson said can't wait for mine.
Hell yeah.
Papa said back on cupcake okay.
I already finished the cupcake tattoo, bro. Check my story on
Along
TikTok
said how you do it.
or on Instagram. Hey, I'm good, thanks, and yourself? Katsuki.
Papa said all right, sir.
Are you good, right? The Papa already tattooed it, but I'm sorry that you missed that live stream, but it was
Along
peak.
said him good bro.
That tattoo came out so awesome.
I wonder what shop's gonna eat what comes up, Mark.
Hmm?
I wonder what shop's gonna open up.
The biggest mistake that business owners make when they open up a business here is they don't do any
Angela
marketing.
Robertson said, why don't I organize a tattoo fest here? Bring your team.
A tattoo
Along
festival.
said, sorry if I eat much on your lives more. I'm quite busy these days.
Yo, relax. Why is everyone apologizing for not being on TikTok? Holy shit, guys. Live your life. Don't live on TikTok. Social media is a black hole. I love your company. I love your support. I'm glad you guys are busy. I don't know if I would do a tattoo festival with the
Sweet
team.
was real said, Dad, do you hit that?
Do you hit ZA? What is ZA?
Weed.
Weed.
Buy a beer said Zozo.
Not Buster said I'm sure y'all
Along
probably
said,
don't celebrate,
Anthony love you.
but happy Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day of veterans who have passed is Monday and I don't just remember American vets.
Thanks, bro. It's not something that's culturally celebrated here in South Africa, but I'm sure it's quite sentimental to you, so we respect that it matters a lot to you. Unfortunately for us, it's not a source of interest, and only because you're a friend will we be courteous. So on Monday, I will not make any army jokes for 24 hours. After that, it's back to being myself.
Angela Robertson said cool, respect.
I can't do a festival, but we can do something cool. Angela, I haven't got an idea yet, but I'll figure it out. It's not rocket science. Should be able to. I'm trying to think. What we could do is we could do an advert, and then we can
Rocky
see how.
Latata said, hey dude, bend over. Good to see you here back.
Hello, how are you, Rockahula? Thank you. Yeah, ban is over.
Rocky Latata said, so far so good.
Well, that's awesome.
Ik vind dat denk ik interessant. Als ik actually Afrika ben te gaan, gaan heel dein arm van de mooie opgave.
Yeah. Where is Africa Burn happening?
It's in the February.
No, when?
When? April.
Oh, no, that's fine, bro. Just get some sunscreen. You know what to do? Sports sleeve.
Sports league.
you know, there's like 150, 200 rand polyester sleeves that you buy for like running and
Angela
stuff.
Robertson said, I can be a guinea pig.
I don't need guinea pigs, but if I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna need to earn some good money. But we can make a plan. There's nothing to guinea pig anymore.
Angela Robertson said, how haja.
My favorite thing about traveling is traveling and doing crazy tattoo projects, honestly. In Cape Town I did some cool crazy things and it was just so much fun.
Was it this Comic Con where somebody came from
Angela
Japan?
Robertson said on it.
Where?
When somebody came from Japan.
Are you
to get a tattoo from you.
That's Aki and Joey. Aki Dearest and Joey the anime man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't tattoo them this round, they got sick. But I tattooed them 2 years ago at the other Comic Con that they were at. We did actually book a tattoo session and a content making day with them, but they were sick with
Angela
food
Robertson
poisoning.
said, I'll pay for accommodation and tats.
I'll pay for my own accommodation. If I can get bookings, I should be good. But Angela, you must just send me a DM on TikTok and then I'll sit down and chat with you, not tomorrow, but maybe on Tuesday. I'll hit you up for a conversation and we can see what we can do. Look, we need to do about 30-40 grand in a town to make it worthwhile to travel, but otherwise we can also see,
Angela Robertson said cool.
we can just see where we are at with the travels and go from there. Because even if we stop in a town just for a few days, even if it's less money that we're making in that time, it's cool if it's on our way to do something else. So it's Eastern Cape, you said, hey? Okay, so we just have to plan that out. I've never seen the Eastern Cape, so it'd be really cool.
Klooch was real said my joke is so good, but TikTok needs it grow.
Just drop it on YouTube. Why are you being so scum? There's no censorship on the YT.
Salty TTV said hello.
Hey, what's up, Salty TTV? Hashtag Pikachu's grandmother is a gilf. Okay, that's interesting.
Klooch was real said I ain't making a YT occur.
You have a YT account. You must have a YouTube account.
INKO.ing said hi. Did I forget my posters at the shop? Salty TTV said, been a while has it been?
Stinker, I don't know, bro. I'm still tattooing. I haven't gotten off. Hello, Salty TV. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm good, bro.
Ja, ik scoor eens vol, dat is wel paar mensen.
Ja, wel.
If you forgot your posters, I'm just gonna pack them away for now.
INKO.ing said fair. I think I forgot them on the chair in front. If I did, my apologies.
I'll just pack it away.
Salty TTV said, just salty no TTV lol.
Just Salty, no TV. Well, I mean,
Saint INKO.ing said thank you.
all good, bro.
Klooch was real said tat at the
Not
bottom
Buster
looks
said,
mad.
Dad, I love you.
Not busted dad, I love you. Okay, bro. Hashtag transgender Charizard. Are you okay, deepest mind? It's starting to give. My dad doesn't give me attention.
Salty TTV said I got my Anim Aspect account back.
Oh, really?
Not Buster said my dad is Shrek. My Shrek is love.
Shrek is love from love, Shrek is life.
Pooch Was Real said I found a rock and a spider web ball thing under my pillow. What the heck?
What? Your spiders are smoking Czar, bro.
Deepest Mind 9 said well in my mind okay is quite irrelevant.
In my mind, okay is quite irrelevant. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Salty TTV said almost got a tattoo yesterday night.
Oh?
Not Buster said I like online meme culture and y'all remind me of old memes sometimes faced with tears of joy.
Angela Robertson said this is so soothing.
It's like building one of those fucking
Deepest Mind
jewel
9 said
puzzles.
how long have you been inking this client for so far today?
Since 12 o'clock. So about 6 hours now.
That's not the place where the zombies are, remember?
Angela Robertson said I'm a fine art oil painter, but thinking of trying out doing tats.
I would not recommend tattooing unless you're getting a proper apprenticeship. It's not just another
You're
medium.
my favorite tattoo artist. Lol, what's up?
Yo, dude, how are you? Teacher D, yo. Haven't seen that name in
Angela
years.
Robertson said I'm very OCD.
That's not got anything to do with anything. You need to do a proper formal tattoo
Angela
apprenticeship to learn how to
Robertson said,
tattoo.
So a perfectionist.
You need to do an apprenticeship. There isn't a way around it, otherwise you'll just end up scratching on people.
Diana D said ha 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 yeah.
I haven't seen...
Timothy said hey, friend, how do you do?
Hello, friend, I'm well and you. Like, I'm not trying to, like, talk you down or, like, belittle you, but, like, if you're not going to do it properly, don't do it at all with the tattooing. It's a very popular request. Like, any tips and stuff like that, but learning to tattoo properly is, like, probably just the place to start. Tattooing properly.
Timothy said I'm well thanks. How did Cyril Chin turn out?
Cyril's posted on my story on TikTok. It came out really nice.
Angela Robertson said right way is best. Minkai said, have you ever tried a scannable tattoo?
Deepest Mind 9 said your dedication is a bit inspiring my South African brother from some other Caucasian mother.
Have you tried a
Angela
scannable
Robertson
tattoo?
said, I want to learn.
And then you should try and get an apprenticeship. I can't tell you where.
Robertson said so. I'm for free. Angela Robertson said gonna teach me.
Yeah, basically an apprenticeship is where they're supposed to you work for free and then they teach you for free. It's about 3 years. Because by
Timothy said it turned out so peak.
Thank you very much, Timothy. Yeah, I agree. Cyril is awesome. That Cyril tattoo came out awesome.
Minkby said you could pull it off. A scannable tattoo.
Yeah, I can. I can do a scannable tattoo.
Angela Robertson said, so cool. I'm in my 40 years. Is it too late?
That is a decision for you to make. It is not a comment I can make. I would say it's possible. I know some people who have started tattooing in their 40s and they're living their best life, and I know some people that tried tattooing in their 40s and
Angela Robertson said,
quit.
I'm an artist.
It doesn't matter if you're an artist or not. It's still going to take the same amount of time and dedication to become a tattoo artist.
Izumi Rumi said, hey, I am back.
What's up, Izumi? How are you?
Deepest Mind 9 said, aren't there some tattoo internships that do pay?
Yes and no. Like in my shop, the appies do get paid, but only if they can fulfill certain tasks that make me money. Otherwise, it's for free. By the time you're done with your apprenticeship, you're ready to earn money.
Izumi Rumi said, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So that's the reason why you work for free as a tattoo apprentice. Because when you finish your apprenticeship, you're getting paid already by the shop to tattoo customers in the shop. You also have to work back the time you've done your apprenticeship at the shop. That's usually the go-to rule. Otherwise, you have...
Angela Robertson said oil painting is more complex.
Let's agree to disagree. Tattooing has a very huge medical aspect. Hey, what's up, Ocean? It's got a huge medical aspect.
Angela Robertson said layering.
Deepest
Yeah.
Mind 9 said, don't tattoo interns do coffee runs for the rest of the shop?
Sometimes they do, yeah.
Lena JJ said hello again.
Oh, it's some tattoos you have to do layers, like this cover-up I'm doing. That's layered work. You do your first session, and then you come back and you do another session, spot check and continue. Look, the thing is, there's so much diversity in the medium that it depends on what you're going to do and what you're doing. I tattoo all over the place so that I can constantly learn. What's up, Alina? So, it depends on what you're tattooing, what style you're tattooing.
No offense, but can you do black skin?
Yes, I can tattoo black skin. I'm comfortable to tattoo black skin. It's not an offensive question. It's a straightforward question about like wanting to know if I can tattoo a certain skin type. That's perfectly fine to ask. Now this nut is broken. Oh dear. On request.
Angela Robertson said, do you tattoo in white? No offense.
Do you tattoo in white?
Thank you for understanding.
Like, are you asking if I tattoo white ink? Or do I tattoo, like... I've never met a white person. I've met Caucasians, pink people, but I've never met a white person.
Angela Robertson said, for a dark skin.
Deepest Mind 9 said,
Oh.
are there certain colors that just don't work on black skin?
Okay, so this is a complicated question, and due to recent rumors, I have
And
to
then
answer
T-Bot
this
said,
one.
Angela Robertson, I admire you.
Let's answer this in a very objective
Said
perspective.
Rose said, Pink Lamau.
I'm not wrong.
Izumi Rumi said, if
I'm
you
not
want to
wrong.
shop once in turning 18 and ordering a Sukuna tattoo.
Awesome, Ocean, I'm down. Okay, hear me out. White people are pink.
Suhi said, love the artwork you do, bro.
First of all. Second of all, when it comes to tattooing darker skin tones, there's so many different gradients of dark.
Angela.Robertson
And
said,
that
"And
applies
I know.
different
It makes
different
sense.
limiting
Hey, brother."
factors to each tone. So some darker skin tones can still take color pretty well and some of them cannot. It also depends on like how deep the hue is. So if they're, for example's sake, like a dark brown or a mid-tone to dark brown, color starts moving off the table completely. Now, I know that you can practically tattoo it, like physically do it, and it will still sort of show, but comparative to black and gray, it doesn't have the same impact. So from my professional standpoint, I would say if someone's skin tone is too dark, I would recommend against them getting it, because I don't think they would be happy with the outcome in terms of the healed tattoo work. No derogatory, no racial tendency, no fucking negative mindset. It's just a case of if the canvas is too dark, certain color hues are just not going to show as well healed. Like, it's simple. It's like looking at colors through what's the word?
Does white ink not make sense?
It makes sense hypothetically. In practice, it turns like a yellow tone and sort of disappears. So there is another way that we do that, and I'll explain that now. Just give me a second to get to that point. So if you look at a color wheel, and then you add a filter over it, and different skin tones obviously are lighter and darker.
Okay, but black goes blue.
No, black does not go blue. If black is going blue, one of two things have happened with your tattoo. A, you didn't look after it very well and it's gone to a grey hue because it's bled. Or B, your tattoo artist is using very cheap inks that have got heavy metal content in them. I do a lot of black and grey tattoos. My blacks heal black, my greys heal grey.
Details said your brother wizard.
What's up, Gray?
Sticker wall.
What's up,
And
Prince of
Robertson
Vibes?
said okay.
Prince of Vibes, I love you, bro. I miss you, bro. When are we doing a YouTube collab?
Angela Robertson said, so you have to fix it.
So yeah, basically what happens then is you look at the color wheel and then you add a hue through a filter of what color tone your skin is that you're tattooing, and then that shows you how that color is going to heal and age. Now, very rudely, I don't give two shits about how the tattoo looks fresh. I'm talking about on the day, the first 2 weeks. Obviously, you want it to look pretty good so you can flash it to your Instagram and you can be like, look at how cool my tattoos are. But you want to still have a healed tattoo look really phenomenal. So if your healed tattoo work is going to look shit, was it worth it? Absolutely not. And that's the argument that I always have.
Pain of a spine tattoo?
So when it comes to color and tones on darker skin tones, you have to just look at the medium that you're working on and you have to choose wisely. Some people can get it, some people can't. Then with the white ink, which was another question I was asked, the white ink turns like a yellow tone, but it also sort of pushes away. Like, it doesn't sit as well. I've tried.
But just off flat.
Well, I'll have a look and see.
Timothy said pain is all different for people.
Yeah.
But most people say it's a spicy meatball.
Spine is fine. It's away from the spine that's more painful. But at the end of the day, I just want people to have killer tattoos. If it's going to be done by my hand, I want the tattoo to look amazing. I want the client to walk around, flash the tattoo at people, and they must be like, oh wow, that looks crazy. I don't want people walking around with tattoos that look subpar or healed poorly or didn't age well. I hate that. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate
my
it.
tattoo artist couldn't get white to hold very well
Miss
because of my
Bicep,
skin
that's
pigment
colors
descent.
for black skin.
I have a lot of American native in me for reference.
Angela Robertson said,
What?
have you done any embarrassing tats?
What's an embarrassing tat? And also Deepest Mind 9, yeah, it's just, it depends on the
Angela
hue. But also
Robertson
some
said
people
like
don't know how to
that.
apply
Code
certain.
said, or hideout. McFly said, best colors for black skin.
Best colors for black skin. I usually recommend the darker color spectrum, so dark blues to mid-tone blues, dark greens to mid-tone greens, dark reds to mid-tone reds. Obviously, depending, like if your skin tone is the lightest shade that the tattoo can be in terms of contrasting color,
Angela
then I would
Robertson
say
said, I
you
want
have
on
to
a
work
private
from there.
place.
Oh, a private place. Yeah, I tattoo private areas. I don't mind as long as the clients are professional. The only time I'm weirded out is if clients make it weird. I mean, just before I went to Cape Town the other day, I did 2 private tattoos for a couple. It was right above the private area. They were very professional. I was very professional. It was a good exchange. Nothing weird happened, so it was vibey. Then I've also had people be like, ask me questions like, are you enjoying your session? And then they're not asking about if the tattoo is coming out nicely. They're asking if I'm enjoying the view. Not that kind of tattoo artist. I don't window shop. I like eating at home, if that makes any sense. End of that discussion. And the reason I'm cutting it short and sweet there is just because TikTok does not like that line of conversation. And then my skin is tan color and my tattoo artist couldn't get the white ink to hold. I think.
Angela Robertson said cool.
Oh.
Inky Cat said lovely tattoo once again.
Thank you very much, Inky.
Jonah,
Yeah.
I'm skimming on going back to Japan in a couple of years. If you want, I'll bring you back an anime statue.
That would be fucking cool, bro. You don't have to, but I would be very grateful if you did.
Believe it or not, it's actually not that expensive there.
No, if it's not expensive there, it's expensive here.
Yeah. I know somebody who, I wish I'm joking.
And NQ by said you are a good host, bro.
I try, and I try and keep my live streams like very cosmopolitan. I want everyone to be comfortable and safe here, except dickheads. They can get lost.
One of my friends bought 13,000 rands worth of figurines.
And NQ by said catch a follow. Angela Robertson said sorry.
Yeah, you said your friend bought 13,000 rands worth of figurines.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I think it was like over 50 figurines that were that brought back.
That's a lot, bro.
And dude, I was looking at this and I'm just like, how do you have that much space?
Why are you apologizing, Angela? Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, go on. Sorry. Just, I'm remaining interactive with the live stream.
Angela Robertson said this is so amazing.
Thank you.
There's a store in Aki which has a life-size statue of Goku.
Angela Robertson said I thought I was rude.
And it's about like 5'10".
Timothy said bro probably
cool.
bought a second house for his Adam statue.
I can see that. That's crazy. I'd like to see those statues. And also, Angela, you weren't rude. I keep the conversation on that line of discussion short and sweet because the last time I had that conversation in depth, we got a ban on TikTok. So I'm not sure why we got a ban on that day, but I suspect the line of conversation had something to do with it. So you weren't rude. It's a very valid question. If you want to get a private tattoo, you need to know if the artist is comfortable and also what their bedside manner is. I feel like regardless of your intention, the artist should always be professional.
A full body tattoo. If not, would you tackle such a feat?
I would love to tattoo a full body tattoo for
Angela
someone.
Robertson said you inspire me.
Thank you. I would love to do a full body tattoo. I haven't yet.
King
But
Kandu said did
it's a
someone
huge
say
commitment.
bedside manner?
Bedside manner. Yeah, that was basically what I was talking about in terms of tact and Respect. Also, King Kaiju, how you doing, you handsome man? Also, I'm only sus with the boys. I'm only sus with the... What's up, Dildo? Dildo the bot back is. How are you? I'm only sus with the boys.
Said, where's Cupcake?
Ah, where's Cupcake? He's on my story on TikTok. I posted it on my story. Share it to the world. Also, just credit to the original creator, Anime Forge, for that artwork. I saw their artwork was sent to me, and someone was like, "I thought you'd appreciate
Hail
that."
Piggy. I'm blushing now, thanks.
Of course, bro.
Dildo Bottigang said that's epic.
I feel like that tattoo is fire.
Angela Robertson said, I'm very realistic. When I oil paint, it must look like a photo.
I have a different perspective. If you're doing realism, it must be realism. If you're not doing realism, it doesn't have to be realism. And perspective matters.
Oh, yeah. I actually forgot about this. The Wind Dragon of
Angela
statue.
Robertson said, I
Deepest
love
Mind
perfection.
said,
That's
"Can you
cool.
tattoo
It's a
Japanese
big ass
style?"
box.
Yeah, I
Dildo
can.
Bottigang said, I've been told
Japanese
I
demons,
know
etc.
oil painting before.
I can tattoo Japanese
Angela
style.
Robertson said, and art.
No, I've been off. No oil. I've been told I'm no oil painting before. Same here. When I got tattooed in Cape Town, the guy was like, "Bro, you're not pretty enough to fucking ask all of these questions." I was like, oh, "Okay, cool. Never mind." Not that I have body dysmorphia, so don't worry.
Angela Robertson said, it's so amazing to see your talent.
Thank you, Angela. But you know what I like about this compared to the previous print you had is you can just see it. You can see it's a handprint. It looks really, really nice. I'm not done.
Just taking a small bag.
No, I actually want to put some Bactine on there to numb it a little bit, and then it's also going to help remove my stencil.
Angela Robertson said, I want to do this.
Tattooing. It's going to take a while and a lot of hard work. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking you down. I'm just giving you honest expectations. A lot of people can tattoo. Tattooing is like easy to start. It's developing the skill that's
Angela
challenging.
Robertson
I'm
said,
still
I'm a
doing.
qualified nurse and
Deepest
love
Mind
art.
9 said, "Have you done any Marvel or DC themed tattoos yet?"
I have done some Marvel and DC themed tattoos, but it's not my forte. I don't hate it, just I'm not the biggest fan.
More into anime and manga than comics.
Yeah, like American comics never really sat with me. I was very young when I first encountered Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! And those are the two things that kind of like started getting me into it. Oh, and Digimon.
Elaborately said, so much better than Good Boy Art Book, really good art, my you.
Nah, I'm sorry. The Good Boy tattoo is fucking fire. Also, the Cyril tattoo. This tattoo is the best tattoo in the world. If you think that this is not an amazing
Elaborately
tattoo,
said, that's so good.
right? That's what I say.
Dildo Bottigang said, it's so cool. Elaborately said, I need it.
Even Kaudo is like, this one wins.
Angela Robertson said, I'm gonna open a gallery. Wanna join?
Sure. I've never been featured in a gallery before, so no idea how that's gonna work, but let's do it. Oh, almost done. Oh.
Dit is ook de langste wat je al super vet bent, dude.
Ja.
Dat is al 10 uur.
Angela Robertson said, just your work.
What is the root of that?
This is my boy. He's busy tattooing some figurines. He's painting some Warhammer 40k.
Angela Robertson said, and mine.
Yeah, I'm down. We can definitely hook something up. I really don't mind.
So, must it?
No.
The South Africa tattoo is fucking taking off. The comment section is cupcake.
Angela.Robertson said, oil and ink.
This is shit in
The
the
world will know
Except for
cupcake.
changes in
Almighty push. Nah. Almighty load shedding.
Infinity dan.
Oil
Double
and ink.
infinity. Så den går tack med brun och grön. Och så sprang i så. Distance. Nej, det ska vi se.
Someone said hi. What's up, Mila?
Houston Matthews said, bro, when are you going to play Delta Force Live Again?
I haven't had a chance to play video games for a while. Yeah, figurine painting is time consuming. In case you didn't know, I'm just putting that out there. I mean, it's not like I'm painting, it's like
Mark
you.
said next set is gonna be Black Templars and Battle Sisters.
Fuck yes. But Vogue, like, painting figurines is so cool. I get to paint on people's skin, so I can't complain about like my life or anything.
Biscuit said First Line 9 said, do you like the Japanese version of
Focus.
Pokemon or the American one more?
I am focused. When are you going to play games again? Maybe tonight. I can't tell you when. Thank you for telling me to lock in, Mr. Chef.
Chef Biscuit said no the camera.
Oh, the camera.
One of the questions were, which do you prefer, Pokemon or Pocket Monsters?
I thought Chef was telling me to lock in and stop talking so much shit. Meanwhile, he's like, you know, your camera's out of focus. Reminds me of that skit from Come Fly With Me where they're like, your passport is out of date. Who said which one do you like more? Was that you?
No, somebody asked
Oh, someone asked.
Angela Robertson said, I'll keep painting while you train me. You can have a VIP spot in my galley.
We'll chat about that. We'll see. Who asked which one do you like more? Pocket Pokemon?
I'm down for them.
Japanese version of Pokemon or the American one more? Nah, I prefer the video games. The Japanese video games were the best.
Die banklijn TV-kijk.
Zeg dat?
En toen heb je banklijn TV-kijk.
Ja, dat zeg ik ook niet altijd. Hier ga ik een gat aan het scherm en dat is grappig.
Hewlett Matthews said, bro, Delta Force Mobile is crazy.
I haven't tried Delta Force Mobile.
Robertson said, like, what a month. Super packed.
Well, we can just see. I have no idea how to go about it, so I'm not going to commit to something without first planning, and I also am not going to like make empty promises. I hate doing that. I have done it in the past. I'm not very proud of how that ended, so think twice and don't make empty promises. Do you want to go quick?
Nah, like it's around like half. I'll quickly bounce to checkers because I'm not sleeping tonight.
Chef Biscuit said, oh, my bottles should arrive tomorrow.
I'm
Or
sleeping
Tuesday.
like a baby tonight.
Smoky loading soon.
Mr. Chef, I'll take this.
Angela.Robertson said, East London have shit artists. But I get what you say.
No, I get that too, but also like you asking me to commit to something without having fully thought it out, and I'm not going to make you an empty promise.
Said in the Japanese Pokemon world, James has breasts.
I know that.
That episode.
It's a band episode.
Yeah.
What show is this?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Chef, can I order 1,000 rands worth of Old Smoky? I'm not addicted, I promise. Old Smoky is a hot sauce, guys. It's not an actual drug, but it might as well be
Shannon
a drug.
said, how much would a tattoo this size cost? Or does it differentiate by the difficulty?
It differentiates by difficulty and time, but a tattoo like this would probably cost about 2,500. This size, which is about 14 centimeters by 12, I think it is. Charge about 2.5.
Said is he pre-op or post-op though? Thinking face.
Pre-op or post-op though? I don't know what you're talking about.
Jenner said, I see, thanks, I'm 8.
You're way too young. Oh, thanks, mate. You're good.
What's the tiniest tattoo you've ever done?
A dot.
Uh,
Like a dot. Like a.
like
That, that was it.
Let's see, there's a plain dot.
That cost $6.50.
I wanna know that tattoo
So
artist
to set up the tattoo
talking
costs
Deepest mind
my
mindset is
overheads
the
calculated out, daily operational costs, plus all the consumables, plus sterilization, plus cleaning, wrapping, everything. Just to tattoo you. I haven't even touched you with a needle. That cost me $6.50. So your dot may be like an insignificant tattoo to you, but for me to operate consistently and properly is still gonna cost me $6.50.
I don't know.
So I always tell people when they want to get like tiny tattoos or whatever, get like 3 or 4 so we can do work at a slightly discounted rate, because then, you know, after the second one we just after the from the second tattoo to the third or fourth tattoo, we're only charging you for time, because all the consumables are already paid for and set up.
Yeah.
But if you only want to get one tattoo, don't cry about the price.
Because I mean, like, the dot for $6.50, you know, not bad.
No, it's expensive. Like, I know you can get it cheaper, but also know what it costs to clean a station and maintain a shop's hygiene standard.
Yeah.
Deepest mind
Plus, I know
mindset,
what
what
average
is the name of
rental
the
is
South
in South
African
Africa.
currency?
I worked in retail and I worked in property, so I'm like,
You already know the ins and outs.
So I know for a fact the most easy thing to cut costs on in a shop, in a tattoo shop, is hygiene.
Yeah. But that's also the most important thing.
Look, a bad tattoo is a shit, and it fucking sucks if you get a bad tattoo, but you can always cover it up.
Yeah.
A dirty tattoo, like hepatitis, HIV, bacterial infection, those things are gifts that keep giving.
You have to drink special medication.
What is the name of the South African currency? It's a South African rand. Sorry, what did you say?
You have to drink special medication. It doesn't make you feel special.
Oh, that's HIV.
Yeah.
Angela Robertson said they say practice tattooing on a pig's skin. Really?
Absolutely not. That is so 2002.
Yeah, we were born.
Yeah.
Oof. Sorry, gents.
That felt personal.
Deepest mind mindset is that rand like R-A-N-D.
It's like rand as in R-A-N-D. Yeah, that's literally the name of our currency, the rand. It's called the South African rand, and it's symbolized with a Z-A-R.
Angela Robertson said, I'm thinking about my roast tomorrow.
Your roast tomorrow. Like cooking.
Angela Robertson said, almost killed it.
Almost killed it. What? I'm confused. Thank you for the finger hearts, Natasha, and the heart me.
Deepest mind mindset, thanks for the education.
gets, the more it's gonna look like the handprint. And it has these DNA lines in it, so it's like, it's on point. You wanna have a good look in the mirror? Oh, would you ever tattoo a 17-year-old?
Would you ever tattoo a 17-year-old?
Hell yeah, I'd even tattoo a 16, 15, or a 14-year-old, but only when they turn 18. I do not tattoo minors. So if you're 17 years old, I'll tattoo you as soon as you turn 18. Not budging on that rule. Yes, the youngest person I've tattooed is 18.
I love it.
Not anymore, but they were when I did it. Can you see why I was like full of shit about like the differences like now? Because like now you can immediately see that's like a handprint.
This,
So you
I'm
cross
so-
with Steph,
I love this light. Huh?
No, I just wanted to. I wanted to,
Jared said, lol, okay, I want a Ria's Grammary tattoo in the future.
when you're 18, bro, I'll do it. What? Don't be in a rush, bro. The longer you wait to get your tattoo, the better I'll get a tattooing. Think of it from that perspective. Okay. Live stream. So this is unfortunately where our day comes to a close. I know you guys were robbed of the opportunity to spend the entire day with us. And for that I am so sorry, but ESCOM is out of my...
Possible to get a tattoo as a minor with parental guardian approval.
I don't care if your parents approve or not. I'm not tattooing an under 18-year-old. Finished in class. Did you do Aria's Grimoire tattoo? Not yet, but I have tattooed Zenobia from DXD. I'd love to tattoo Grimoire. I only tattoo 18 and up because if you mess up your tattoo or anything goes wrong, I can hold you accountable as an adult and we can have a fist fight like adults. Simple. If I beat up a kid, that's unethical. If I beat up an adult, that's completely fine. But guys, I want to say sorry that the stream wasn't longer. ESCOM took away our power to have power and I couldn't live stream because there wasn't enough electricity. But I still want to say thank you to everyone who came out to support the live stream. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing.
Jared said, okay, bye.
Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Loki Jared. Thank you, MNQOBI. It's your boy Dale. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Caesar. And thank you, Deepest Mind 9. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys. Have a good evening.
Coach said so, brah.
Well, have a hell of a nice
Peace.
rest of your day, God.
I'll see you guys soon.
With porn, sue you, son, for sure.
Bye. And bye-bye, Vog. I didn't miss you. I do miss you, but I didn't miss you in chat. Bum, bum, bum.